Hi!
Hi!
We're going to talk about a topic that came up in one of my lessons with a young boy about the role of women in Japanese society, the way young people see it, right?
Yes.
Kazusa wanted to record this so that you guys could see what it looks like when we're having a normal conversation at home.
Not you guys, I wanted to see it. I wanted to see how I speak when I'm talking to you in the daily life.
Yeah. And then she's sharing it with you. Because she's so generous. She shares everything.
Okay.
Yes. Okay? So, enjoy! So, a couple days ago, actually a couple weeks ago.
Is that a couple of weeks ago? I think
First-
it's
the
a
first-
few days ago.
The first day was a couple weeks ago. It's over the course of several lessons.
Okay.
I asked one of my students, a young boy, to
How old is he?
16.
16-year-old boy.
Yeah, 16-year-old boy, and he's got lots of friends. He's a very popular young boy. I asked him to interview his friends to find out their opinions about housewives and career women, right? So first, I asked him to only ask the girls. These are all young girls, right? Like
How old?
around his age.
How old was he again?
16, around 16. And I asked him to ask all those young girls if they want to be career women or if they want to be housewives in their future. And do you remember what the answer was?
50-50.
That's right. 100 of his friends answered this, all young girls.
How did he ask?
Like a Twitter poll.
And then 100 girls answered?
100 girls answered. And 50-50, exactly. 50-50. 50 of them wanted to be housewives, 50 of them wanted to be...
Exactly?
It was exactly 50-50. Yeah. What do you think about that?
That's crazy.
Yeah? What did you think it would be?
I thought it would be 70-30.
70-30.
70-30, 70 housewife.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. I thought it would be like 75-25, but 75 is like career women. Or like 80-20 for 80 career women. I was really surprised that 50% of young Japanese girls wanted to be housewives.
Why? Why did you think so?
Because it just seems like such a bad idea.
To become a housewife?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, there's no financial independence. Like if they end up marrying a guy who's not good, like for whatever reason, if he's cheating on her or doing domestic violence or whatever, then they don't have freedom to leave the guy. It's difficult, right?
But
like they can't.
Only young girls answered, right?
Only young girls answered,
so
yeah.
they're definitely not, they're not married.
No,
They
they're
have
not married.
never married, right?
No.
So all those young girls are expecting to have, only good marriage life, right?
Yeah.
And nobody expect to be their marriage life would be miserable or anything.
Yeah, but you still plan for the worst. Or not plan for the worst. You plan for different possibilities, right?
I guess I think pretty much all the girls don't really expect bad case.
But that's the
in
problem,
their marriage
though.
life.
That's the problem. They're 16 and they're not expecting the worst case now, or they're not expecting to plan for any bad case. But they're not going to think about it before university finishes, before they get married. They're going to continue to have that optimistic point of view.
Right.
That doesn't go away.
That's
right?
why older people get married basically.
Old
Don't
people,
you-
all people.
Old people. Sorry, old people. If not, who would get married?
Well, I mean, if you've been in a relationship for long enough and you think that it's safe, But the thing is that even if it's not about marriage, even if they're in a long-time relationship with a guy, and they're just wanting to stay in the house and do cooking and cleaning while the guy gets work, it doesn't matter if they're married or not married.
Yeah, but you don't have to work. In Japan, right? You understand the situation of
The situation.
Huh?
The situation or the situation?
Situation.
Situ.
Situation.
Asian.
It's a freaking difficult.
No.
Huh?
Sit.
Situ.
Situ.
Si. Situation.
Say it again.
Situation.
Yeah.
Situation.
Like sit down.
Sit down.
Chew your food.
Situation.
Yeah.
Situation.
Yeah.
It's difficult. Anyway, what was I saying?
A situation.
So you understand, work condition of Japanese companies, right?
Yeah.
Businesses, right? And then, once you got a job as a full-time worker, you have to work from 9 to 9, and the commute would be an hour every day, an hour away, a 2 hours round trip.
Sure, but not all jobs are like that. You could work in a coffee shop. You can work part-time. You can work in a company. You don't have to work from 7:30 a.m. to 11 p.m., right? Not every, just having a job and being financially independent. That's the point. Financial independence is the point I'm making.
But I don't think you can be financially independent if your job is just a coffee shop.
Sure you can.
Corner
Sure you
store,
can. Sure you can. You just, you don't go to movies every week, and you don't own very nice iPhones every time they come out. You don't.
Yeah,
that's not financial independence.
Yeah, but
you're not going to be rich, but you can, take care of yourself.
Yeah, but I think young girls nowadays. No, the result was 50-50, so obviously I was wrong, but I assumed that lots of girls want to get lots of money, and I saw not just young, but most girls I saw would prefer to have nice clothes and nice makeup and nice iPhone and everything, and then traveling, things like that.
So you think that's why the 50% are saying they want to be housewives, or no, sorry, career women. Okay, so anyways, the second part of this.
I lost my point.
the second point of this. After this young boy, my student, after he told me these results, I was really surprised and I was disappointed. I thought Japanese girls would be more modern, but I guess many of them are still very countryside. But anyways, I asked him to interview his male friends, right? And the question for the male friends was, do you want your wife to be a housewife or to be a career woman? A career woman.
Do you say career woman in English?
No, just because women work. It's just a woman, right? This is a Japanese idea. Okay. Women, you don't say career man or house man. You just,
okay.
Just working, right?
But you say house husband.
Sure. Anyways, do you remember the result I told you before?
25, 75.
65-35. So 65% of his male friends want their wives to be housewives. Now this is a young Japanese guy, 16 years old. I guess the guys who are answering,
his friends are all rich kids?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean,
either
way, even if they're rich, they shouldn't be wanting their wife to stay home.
This is the thing. If the kids' parents are if their parents' mothers are housewives, they want their wives to be like their mothers, I think. Boys always want mothers.
Who wants their wife to be like their mothers? That's the last thing. That is the last thing I would want.
Yeah, in your case.
That is the last thing I would want. I would not. I would not but it's strange anyways. What kind of boy wants his wife to be like his mom? That's gross. That's really gross. No.
But in Japan, it's girls always looking for someone like their dad, without thinking, unconsciously.
Subconsciously.
Subconsciously.
Unconsciously is sleeping.
Right. Subconsciously. Girls, I said girls. Boys always looking for someone like their moms.
I don't believe that. That's gross. That's just really gross. No, I refuse. Freud is wrong.
I understand. I'm a completely opposite from your mom, but I think you're the rare case.
Anyways, even then, even if your mom was a housewife, I'm surprised that young Japanese boys, 65%, want their wives to be housewives.
So you don't
It seems
want
like
your wife to be a housewife?
it seems like a cruel thing to do to someone you love.
Why?
Stay home, cook and clean for me, raise my kids.
But you remember
home
like
when I'm
several
home.
years ago, if you could stay home and you don't have to work and then do do grocery shopping, cook and clean the house and stuff like that. And if you don't have to work,
Yeah.
you want to do it. You willingly to do it, and it's
Yeah.
gonna make you a lot
I don't have to
happy.
cook. I don't have to take care of kids, right?
No, you
That's
have
the
to
whole
cook.
point of housewife. You just said I don't have to cook.
No, sorry,
I have proof this time.
you have to cook. No, you don't have to work, but you have to do all the housework, but only housework.
Yeah, but I still think that's unfair. To the working person. I think it's unfair to the working person, and I think it's a bad life for the person who
Yeah,
stays
so it's
home.
not cruel. It's the good life. So
No,
like
no, no.
Japanese boys like, trying to give their wives better life.
I don't think that's what they're thinking. I think they want to dominate their wives or possess their wives. They're very possessive. They want to control them and stay home and you are mine. You can't see other boys like that. I think it's a jealous behavior.
So what do you think other Canadian, like most Canadian boys think?
In my experience, in my opinion, I think that in Canada, if a woman's not working, the husband or the boyfriend is like, why don't you get a job? You're so lazy. I don't think most people would be patient living with a person who's not working, man or woman. That was our conversation. We hope you enjoyed it. If you like this kind of video, you can tell us and
Yeah.
you can...
Next time I'll try to speak more slowly and clearly.
I won't. I'll speak normally.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you liked it, you can tell us, and then we can make more videos like this. If you don't like it, you can tell us that we're stupid.
Can they?
You can do that. You can tell us we're stupid if
They
you
won't.
Yeah, I won't believe you, but you can tell us.
But if you do it, you're mean.
Unless it's true.
I'm tracking who are being mean to me.
She's like Santa. She's got a list of who's naughty and who's nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You can also request some topics if you like for us to discuss. And you can put your own opinions about today's topic because
In English.
I'm interested. Yeah, do it in English so I can read it. I'm interested in hearing what Japanese people have to say about this topic. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. Goodbye.